What's up, CEOs? Looks like we're live. Today's training for newbie auto dealers, startup auto dealers, or those who are just trying to grow is every licensed dealer needs to follow this rule, okay? Retail dealers, so anyone who sells to customers. So while I'm waiting for people to get the notifications that this video is live, I want to take this opportunity to invite you to the Facebook group where you can get more Q&A, a little more hands-on with your questions, and anything that you may need is readily available in the group. So join the Facebook group, catch this video live. Join in on the Q&A. I'll put the link in the description. I'm Shamel Leonard. I started the Auto Dealer Business School because when I got licensed, I really was like, why is there not an auto dealer business school to really pull all these little details together in one place on how I'm supposed to run this business and make the money that I want to make? So I started the Auto Dealer Business School focusing on 6 to 7 figure operations, right? So setting the foundation to be able to make that kind of money requires a different kind of start. So we talk everything operations, it's all about your operations, because what I realized when I started selling cars is that operations can undermine everything. So if you are not operating correctly, everything that you work for can go to waste, all the money you're making, everything that you've set up, right? You can make floor plan mistakes, you can make compliance mistakes, you can make buying mistakes, you can make recon mistakes, right? So you have to understand what your operations needs to look like to make the kind of money that you want to make, pay yourself, build wealth, and, keep this thing going, right? And this FTC Safeguard Rule is one of these operations compliance kind of things, all right? So please do pay attention, because this applies to all dealers, even if you're small. And I know a lot of dealers are keeping themselves small on purpose so that they can fly under the radar and they don't have to worry about certain things, but this one's not one of those, all right? So we have a couple of announcements before we get into the training. The Certified Dealer Club is open for enrollment. So if you want to set up your 6 and 7 figure operations, set up your safeguards, make sure you got everything in place so that it won't all fall down with one mistake, then join the the Certified Dealer Club. I will put the link in the description. If you have any questions about it, once you see the link and go through the info page, then you can schedule a strategy session. Strategy sessions are currently free, but will not be very soon. So get your strategy session in. I'll also put the link in the description. Also coming up is a wholesale license info session. So Auto Dealer Business School has been focused on retail dealers because that's where my passion lies. That's where my experience is. But I've had a lot of people come to me who are looking to either start as a wholesaler because the requirements are less, or are looking to build their business as a wholesaler. And so now that I've been working with a lot of dealers and in the retail space, I understand exactly what wholesalers can do, need to do, should do to make 6 and 7 figures, and support auto dealers, right? Because that's who you can sell to. And auto dealers need really great wholesalers. And if you're a great one, you can be a paid one, all right? So register to learn how you can make 6 and 7 figures wholesaling. The link will be in the description. All right. Also, NIADA conference, I'm speaking about team, because you need a team that you can afford. You cannot do it all on your own. You have to put a team together. And I know team members are expensive, but I'm going to be talking about how they cannot be expensive. So you can join me in Las Vegas at the NIADA conference and, get the deets on how to get a team, right? Get filled up. I won't be the only one there. There'll be lots of different sessions, and it's a great time to pivot your business or to add something or to check out new software that may help you to automate. That's what I'll be doing at the conference. So if you want to join the Auto Dealer Business School there, then you can sign up. And I'll put the link in the description. And then last announcement, you can get licensed with drama-free licensing VIP right now. All right, CEOs. So I'll put the link in the description for Drama Free Licensing VIP, where we actually help you go through the whole process. Like, it's a done for you service. So we complete the application and we help to complete the requirements. I say help because there are certain things that you'll have to do. Like, we can't get your fingerprints for you, right? You got to actually go and fingerprint. All right. So I'll put the link in the description. All right, CEOs, what's up, Wes? If you're leaving your comments, let me know if, holla at me so I can see if I'm seeing comments. But okay, y'all, every licensed retail dealer needs to follow all the rules, right? But this one is new-ish. It's the FTC Safeguard Rule. And like I said, even small dealers need to have this in place, okay? Okay, hello, Wes. Good. I'm glad I can see the comments. All right, so what is the FTC Safeguard Rule? Well, basically what they want you to do, all right, is they want you to protect your customer data. I have walked into many a dealership and I have seen passwords to their DMS, taped or, sticky note to the computer. I have seen files out. I've seen customer applications on the desk with social security number and all that, right? They want you to quit that, right? They want you to stop that. They want you to protect your customer's driver's license, social security number, address, phone, email, etc., so that just not anybody can get a hold of it, all right? So that's number one. Number two is they want you to prevent a data breach. Inside job, right? So people who work there and, they sneaking over here to get some info they're not really supposed to be, but they have access. And, people outside of your organization that are coming in from the outside hacking in, right? They want you to prevent that. And they also want you to have everything in place in case a hack happens. I have gotten, probably 10 emails, letter in the mail talking about we've had a data breach, right? So that's really what that part is. And it explains, like, since we had a data breach, this is what was breached. This is what we're doing about it. This is what you can do about it, right? That is the FTC Safeguard in a nutshell, the Cliff Notes, the abbreviated version, all right? But it is extensive, y'all. Okay, it's like 10 steps involved in what they're going to be looking for if you are audited, or, if your dealership, for whatever reason, has to go through the process to prove that you have everything done, right? And the fine is very stiff. It's like $50,000 per occurrence or something like that. So it's not something you want to play with. It's the kind of money that can shut you down, right? And we don't get started to get shut down. And I'm not telling you any of this to scare you, right? I'm telling you this because you're running a business and they're not asking you anything that is unreasonable to ask someone who's running a business. Think about it this way. If you went into a dealership a broker was buying a car for you and you sent in your information and they got everybody in the office with access to your personal information, what if your identity gets stolen, et cetera, because your information is right there, right? You would be upset. You would be like, why you didn't, take care of my info, right? That's exactly what's going on. They just want you to be responsible with people's info because it is important, and you would think it's important too if you were on the other side. All right, CEOs. So I don't want you to feel like, something else we got to do. They out to get me. They trying to come for me. That's not what they're doing. They are trying to make sure nobody comes for your customer because their information is all everywhere. All right. So the 10 steps. All right. And I'm going to go through these steps. But what I want to say is this. This is exactly what in the Certified Dealer Club that we make sure you have weaved into your operations. When I say weaved, it's kind of effortless because it's just part of what you do every day in running your business, or every week or every month or every quarter, right? You need to have some kind of rhyme reason to how you're running your business. What are the back end operations? So this is exactly what we do. And for these FTC Safeguard rules, we will have finalized very soon the operations that the steps that you just need to take and help to take those steps. Okay. So, I just wanted to say that because it is some extra work, right? And I know you're out there focused on buying and selling cars. All right. So yes, the 10 steps that you have to follow. You have to have an employee list, with their level of access, like what everyone has access to, right? You need a designated, qualified individual who is designated to gather all this information, assess risk, make decisions, etc. You need to meet with IT. So you need some kind of IT specialist. That's your qualified individual. Okay. And you need to have a meeting with that person about risk, etc. You need a list of all your vendors and service providers and making sure they are in compliance with the FTC Safeguard Rule as well. You need to have a written annual report, periodic risk assessments, recurring training, testing and monitoring systems, quarterly meetings, and you need to keep all this readily available in case of an audit. All right. So I know going through it, it's like, dang, that's a lot. Well, it is definitely more formal, right? It's a more formal way to prove that you are in compliance. Okay. So they have thought of all the ways in which your customer is at risk. And these are the ways that you have to highlight. So you have to follow this rule. The deadline is June 9th. You have to have all this in place. I would say that you need help, right? Especially if paperwork is not your thing. Especially if you don't have time right now, especially if you're the only one in your business, then you need help. And that's where I come in to help you with your operations. So if you want to learn more about Certified Dealer Club, then check out the link or schedule a strategy session if you have questions. All right, CEO. So any questions, let me know. I'm kind of rushing through this because yes, things are still a little busy, but it's good busy. But I'm here for you if you have any questions after this video. Just put your questions in the comments, all right? And we can go from there. So CEOs, the ones who aren't licensed yet who are watching this, I want you to just take this information as, yes, I'm probably going to need some help in setting up all these things to make sure I have all my T's crossed and all my I's dotted, right? So, and then for the dealers who are already licensed, I want you to take this information and think to yourself, okay, yes, I do need a more formalized way of operating. I need more order, right? That's what this safeguard rule is really forcing us to do, is like have more order. And you do need more order, and because with order, you'll be able to get out of the office and just be an operator while your business is still running without you, right? Order is a good thing in your business. It is the thing that will give you freedom, because with order, you can have other people doing it, right? So if these are your goals, CEOs, then you're in luck, because right now there's a Certified Dealer Club that has those same goals to bring you order, to help you sell more cars, to reach 6-7 figure revenue goals, to help you pay yourself, and to help you get out of the office as soon as possible so that you're laying on a beach somewhere while your business is operating. Even if it's a small business, even if you're selling 10 cars or less or 20 cars or less, right? No size business is too small for it to run on its own. So that's what we focus on. Hey, Erin, how you doing? And so if this is in alignment with your goals for your life, then definitely check out the Certified Dealer Club, because enrollment is open now and it will close soon because it's the summer, and I am going to do what I say, and I'm going to be laying on the beach somewhere enjoying the fruits of my labor. All right, CEOs. So be blessed. I am always praying for your success. Okay. But prayer without works don't work, right? So you got to do something. You got to put something in place. If you know you need help, just get help, right? If you've been trying it out for yourself and you're like, it's still taking me longer, all these pieces, and then new pieces keep being added, like the FTC Safeguard Rule. Yes, get help. All right. I'm here to help you. That's why Auto Dealer Business School exists. So I will see you next week, where we're going to finally talk about wholesaling versus retailing. That is what I had planned for today. But this was high priority because the deadline is fast approaching. All right, CEOs. So be blessed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.